Hi guys, and welcome to GSTUBE TV, where we thrill you with amazing video all day long. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to this channel and hit the notification bell after you subscribe to this channel. MC Macaroni reacts, lambasts his colleagues for going to visit the Vice President of Nigeria for their own purpose and pocket only. Guys, welcome to this channel. So you remember the trending thing that is happening when Taaoma actually was the one that brought about this. She posted a picture of herself in a meeting with the Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, alongside other Instagram skit makers and comedians, right? And the internet went agog like, okay, look at the faces of these skit makers. They are the ones you should cancel. Because a few months ago, one of them, a very prominent person among them, in the person of MC Macaroni, Debayo, was brutalized by the police force because he was asking the federal government alongside Nigerian youth to, end SARS and stop police brutality and all of those things, because Taaoma said she used the opportunity to mention what was happening with Nigerian youth to the vice president. And like, we don't need you to do that, right? So look at these people's faces and realize that they are the ones doing you. Because how is there an association of Instagram skits makers? You guys want award and you went to the vice president because you need his backing for your awards. And we were like, that is why MC Macaroni is not there, that they backlisted MC Macaroni. They didn't even invite him to the whole thing. Now MC Macaroni has spoken up about the situation and explained his own side of the story, saying that he was indeed invited, but he did not go. According to MC Macaroni, he said, okay, yes, he's not a saint, but he has something he stands for, and he would not compromise that because of whatever amount of money that he wants to put in his pocket. Because first of all, there is no association of Instagram skit makers that he is aware of. But then he exonerated himself and said, even if there is an association of Instagram skit makers and they did not invite me to be a part of it, they didn't nominate me for any award, I don't care, because I am not an Instagram skit maker. I am first a thespian. I am first an actor. Right? Remember, I studied creative arts at Redeemers University. I'm first an actor, first a thespian, before I am an Instagram skits maker. I just did Instagram skits so that people would, know me. But I'm an activist, I'm an actor and a thespian, and I don't care if there's an association and I'm not aware. But then the office of the vice president, tendered that invitation and said I should come. But then I declined because I do not want to even sit among them. If they want to say anything, if there's anything that is going to happen concerning how Nigerian youth can benefit from the government, it should be something done publicly. You come out publicly to come and say whatever. It's election period now. This is just PR, and they are, using these very hungry Instagram skit makers that are not even contented with how much they are making from their advertisements, from their endorsement deals, and they are there going to dine with the vice president of Nigeria because they just like, hey, the vice president is inviting us to a dinner and whatnot. So it became a big argument on social media. MC Macaroni, in his words, said that he has seen too much to know that the government sees and hears everything. So there's no dialogue that you want to have with them that they don't know already. There's nothing you want to tell them that they do not know. They are very aware of our agitations and they are not doing nothing about it. The father went ahead to say they and their workers are always on the internet. They know what we cry and complain about and they do nothing about it. So what we're sitting down with them to tell them what they already know change. I don't know what was discussed in that meeting and I wasn't there, but I don't believe those that went will go there to say any other thing other than demanding for better governance and leadership, as we all have been doing all this while. He now said that where his own stand in the situation is that this is election session, right? This is election seasons. These guys, they have abandoned us for all of these years. We need to see beyond their decisions. We need to see beyond them saying yes because we are supporting the Instagram skit makers, blah blah blah. Come down with us. You need to see beyond that. That all they care about is photo up. Now they've got the internet talking. They've got people talking. The photo, as even according to Taaoma, Miriam Kage, who's known as Taaoma, an Instagram skit maker, she said that she had to make a post because she realized that the picture was already making rounds, and if they don't say nothing, people are going to assume what you've already assumed, that we're already calling them out for, that they just went there to dine with the president, to the vice president, because they feel this is the vice president, and some small change, we enter their pockets just for their own self gratification, and not paying attention to the people that they even have influence on, to their audience, with the people that watch their Instagram skits, people that patronize them when they influence the products for us, and we make them this big money. You're not even looking at that, but for self gratification, because we want to have a meeting with the vice president of Nigeria. So she tried to control the narrative, but alas, it did even more harm than good, because a lot of people started calling them how, like, the policemen even brutalized one of you. This association that you said you formed from nowhere. What? It's actually kind of very messy though. But MC Macaroni has said his own side of the story. He has said that he is not aware of an Instagram skit maker society, even if there is a society like that, and they've decided that it should not be among them, maybe because they feel like he's too much of an activist, or for whatever reason. He does not care, because he's first an actor and a thespian before he's even an Instagram skit maker. Now, he's now said something to finalize everything. He said he does not think it's fair to hold any person by these standards. Hoping we all can promote peace and unity among ourselves, and explore whatever means we deem fit to demand for a better nation for ourselves and generations to come. That is what Debo Macaroni has said concerning the whole situation. Now, guys, if you're wondering who MC Macaroni is, let me just tell you a brief thing about him. Now, he's a Nigerian actor. I would actually first start with an actor, because he's defined himself now as an actor. He's acted in some other movies. For example, Today Kilani's Ainila. He was in that movie. He's an actor, a comedian, entrepreneur, and social media influencer, popularly known for his catchphrase, "Hi, you are doing real freaky." Then, if you know that that catchphrase, then you know who Debo Macaroni is. Now, he is the last child of 10 children. Actually, he was born in Lagos State, Nigeria. His father is a journalist, so maybe that is where he actually got his activism from, and his mother is an educationist. He said his childhood is actually very simple. Now, he went to 3 different universities before he actually graduated from Redeemers University. According to him, the first admission he got to study law in a private institution was cut short when in 200 level they got news that school, the Department of Law, was not accredited. So he left them, and he had to do another thing. He now went to another private university again to study law. Everything was going smoothly. The school authorities just called him one day, and because he has some altercation with the lecturer, and he was expelled, so he decided to leave that private school and then attended Redeemers University. But instead of studying law at Redeemers, he decided to go for creative arts. Then, after resuming in the school, he was informed by the dean of studies that the institution hasn't really been offering creative arts, but that he could go study English. That was even before Redeemer, sorry. Then after that, he had to leave that school again. Before he now went to study creative arts at Redeemer University in Osun State, owned by the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Now, that was where his activism journey actually took flight. It was a project of the student body while in the school. He tried his best to make it happy, but he got expelled few days to his graduation at Redeemers University because of a post he made on social media. He took the school to court. He won it. They actually had to settle out of court, and he got his certificate. He actually went to serve. He served in 2020, and he was very happy. Now he's an Instagram skit maker. He actually started making skits because he didn't really know what he was going to do, and he was a very hungry man. That he just felt like, I'm an actor. He didn't want to even make skits, but he felt like, let me just try. And then we accepted him, and he's been doing amazingly well for himself. He's estimated to be around 250,000 US dollars, among others. He was arrested by police operatives at Lekki toll gate at the October 20 no, 1st of February 13th, 2021, he was arrested. Then at the Lekki toll gate protest, October 20, 2020, was also arrested, and was actually taken afterwards again, where he had his clothes taken from him and very much brutalized, which is why people are basically standing for MC Macaroni and calling out these influencers that decided to go dine with the president. Anyways, guys, that is the gist of what is happening. MC Macaroni has said his own side of the story, has lambasted his colleagues, and he has said he's an actor and he's not an Instagram comedian. So whatever they want to do, they should take him out of the equation, because he would never support it. And any dialogue with the governance or the governing body in Nigeria should be done in public, where pressmen will be in attendance. If you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think these guys went for their own pocket, or do you think they went because they wanted to represent Nigerian news? I feel like they went for their own pocket, because I mean the association and whatever, they said they wanted to give awards and they needed the vice presidency's back in the office of the vice president to back them up, which is why they actually went, and that photo up. They're just trying to change the narrative so that it wouldn't come for their heads. Anyways, that's their business. I'll be waiting for you in the comment section. Let me know what you think concerning it. Share this video with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as many people as possible. It is totally free, guys, and also subscribe. Subscription is also a very free thing. Just click on the subscribe button, and then there's a notification bell, the bell button after you subscribe. That is notification bell, so that you will not miss alerts from this channel when I have new uploads for your viewing pleasure. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.